Formula One is heading into a regulatory reset that will alter the foundations of the championship. Car design, power deployment, and race strategy are all set to change at the same time. Teams are already preparing for a landscape in which established references may no longer apply. From a sporting perspective, the expectation is that the early phase of the new cycle will demand rapid adaptation. Engineers will be working with unfamiliar parameters. Drivers will be asked to process new variables lap after lap. How quickly individuals respond could shape the competitive order long before performance converges. One of the drivers already considering those implications is Oscar Piastri. The McLaren motorista has been reflecting on how the 2026 regulations could transform not only the cars, but also the way races unfold for those watching. The new era will feature a near 50-50 split between internal combustion and electrical energy, smaller and lighter cars, and active aerodynamics replacing DRS. I think it will definitely be different, yes, Piastri said to Today when asked how the new rules might affect the racing spectacle. I think in terms of how we race each other, it will be quite different. I think the hybrid element and managing the battery level will be really important things. That has been important before, but with that element being much bigger from this season, there will be a lot more of that management done by the drivers themselves. Piastri believes that increased responsibility over energy use could introduce greater unpredictability, particularly early in the cycle. So I think, especially at the start of the season, we could see some interesting scenarios between drivers where some will be more tactical and save battery, while others will just try to get track position. And that could become an interesting kind of tactical battle, he explained. The Australian admitted that even those inside the sport cannot yet forecast how those dynamics will settle. Honestly, I also have no idea how it's going to end up, but I think it will be fun one way or another, he said. Piastri comes into the transition after finishing third in the 2025 Drivers' Championship, following a close contest with his McLaren teammate Lando Norris and Red Bull's Max Verstappen. While 2026 effectively resets the grid, he expects the experiences of last season to influence his approach. There are a lot of different ways to interpret 2025 for me, but I think I learned a lot about myself, both on and off the track, Piastri said. I feel like I've grown quite a lot as a person. I feel more mature. I feel more responsible. I now know a bit more what I want, and I also feel a sense of pride. Even if the final result wasn't exactly what I wanted, I think achieving what I did was something I dreamed of at the start of the year. He acknowledged that the campaign was not without difficult moments, and obviously there were some moments I would rather relive or not have lived, but overall, I'm very proud of what I managed to achieve. He added, I learned a lot of lessons, good and bad, to take into the future. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.